Welcome to today's edition of the show podcast.
Family takes Anant home after his treatment and make him rest on his bed. Paresh asks Anant how did this happen. Anant says when he left from home for interview, someone kidnapped him and wanted to break Gehna mentally and physically to stop her from performing in finale round. Gehna asks if he saw his face. He says his face was covered. Gehna says he is surely Sagar as only he is attacking them repeatedly. Pankaj agrees. Anant says he will not spare Sagar. Sapan asks him to rest. Pankaj says they should file complaint against Sagar. Gehna gets tensed that police will torture her Bila if they complain against him. Ba says they shouldn't so soon, asks Anant to rest, and prays God to protect Anant and Gehna from repeatedly coming problems. Hiral says they should visit their family Mataji temple where wives pray for their husbands and families. Gehna says she will visit Mataji's temple and pray there as she is fasting and will break it only after prayers there. Anant asks why did she fast. Paresh says let us go to temple and pray. Ba asks where is Kanik and if she has taken her loss seriously. Kanik panics in her room, breaks stuff, and thinks Gehna was her maid and used to make her wear slippers. Now she defeated her all because of Sagar's failed plans, so she will not punish Sagar now. Gehna calls Sagar and warns him not to fall in Kanik's trap again as she gets her work done from him and then leaves him to suffer when he is caught. She also warns him not to trouble Gehna anymore as she is good. Gehna walks to Gehna and asks to tell where Puja Kailash is as she is going to temple in the evening. Sagar gets happy hearing that and thinks of taking revenge from Gehna in temple. Kanik meets him and scolds him for sparing Gehna easily. She gives him bangles and asks to return to Jamnagar as his plans always fail and he is fit for nothing. He takes it as challenge. Gehna feeds soup to Anant with teary eyes. Anant asks her not to worry as Sapan told he will get well soon and anyways she is there to take care of him. Gehna emotionally says he was in trouble and suffered alone for her. He says she need not worry as he knew that she would win. She asks if he was so confident on her. He says he saw her win in her eyes. She tries to leave. He holds her hand and says he wants to tell her something and requests to wear Mrs. Surat crown for him once as he couldn't see her properly on stage. She wears crown and shows it to him. He signals she is looking awesome and she shies. Radhika threatens Kanik to inform Anant and calls him. Anant seeing Radhika's call reminisces telling Gehna that doesn't love her as he already fell in Radhika's love. He picks call. Radhika says she called to find out how is he and disconnects call asking to take care of himself. Anant searches Gehna. Radhika warns Kanik that she didn't tell him yet and says she knows Anant is her life and she will not spare her if something happens to her, asks if she did all this with Sagar's help. Kanik says she asked Sagar to just kidnap Anant, but not kill him. Sagar took out his revenge on Anant. Radhika asks to tell this in police station. Kanik says she can get Anant only via her and Gehna is their common enemy, so they together should get their enemy out of their ways. Gehna gets ready for temple. Ba says she will accompany her. Gehna asks her to take care of Anant and leaves home. Sagar's aide follows her and informs him that she left home just now. Gehna reaches temple. Sagar disguised as old man reaches temple and thinks when he has come here, he will go only after taking revenge from Gehna. He stops her and asks if she came to perform puja for her husband. She asks who is he. He says he is Devi Ma's devotee and has special powers. Her puja is incomplete and should complete it by tying thread around the tree in the backside of temple. Gehna agrees and walks towards tree when Sagar's goons surround her. She runs. Sagar throws ash into her eyes and she collapses. He lifts her and carries her away. Anant senses something wrong happened with Gehna and calls her. Tia asks if he needs something as Gehna went to temple. He asks if Ba went with her. Tia says she went alone. He says she knows her enemies are out waiting for her and rushes towards door when he falls on Gehna's photo frame and it breaks down. He realizes Gehna is in danger. Precap. Anant prays God to help him reach Gehna. Sagar molests Gehna and Gehna calls Anant for help. Keep reading Telly Chakar. Com for more updates.